Good evening, listeners. Good evening, dear listeners. This is your news anchor Anushka Chauhan from Hosla Radio, and you are tuned into Hosla Varta, the real news of society. Let's dive into the top headlines from the past few days that are shaping India and the world around us. National news. Elon Musk plans visit to India following discussion with PM Modi. Elon Musk announced plans to visit India later this year after a recent conversation with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The discussion focused on technological collaboration and innovation, signaling a potential expansion of Musk's venture in India. Not only Elon Musk venture in India is in news, but also of Vice President J.D. Vance, as U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and his wife Usha are on a diplomatic tour that includes stop in Rome, New Delhi, Jaipur, and Agra. In India, Vance is scheduled to meet with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, highlighting the strengthening ties between the two nations. India forecast above average monsoon rains. The Indian government predicts above average monsoon rainfall for the second consecutive year, estimating 105% of the long term average. This favorable forecast is expected to boost agricultural output, stabilize food prices, and support economic growth. Murshidabad protests the turn violent over Waqf Act amendments. Protests against the Waqf Amendment Act in Murshidabad, West Bengal, escalated into violence, resulting in 3 deaths and over 10 injuries. Authorities have arrested more than 274 individuals and imposed Section 144 in affected areas to restore order. Gwalior apartment fire highlights illegal industrial operations. A significant fire broke out in Khasgi Bazaar area of Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh, originating from an illegally operated thread factory with a residential building. The blaze led to multiple LPG cylinder explosions, including 2 firefighters, and causing extensive damage to several apartments. Diogar Airport commences night operations. Diogar Airport in Jharkhand has begun night operations with Indigo's evening flight to New Delhi. The airport is also set to upgrade its instrumental landing system to CAT-2, enhancing its capability to handle low visibility conditions. Moving on, we have bomb threats at Dwarka Court in Delhi. On April 17, a bomb threat was received at the Dwarka Court in Delhi, prompting immediate evacuation and security measures. Authorities are investigating the source of the threat and have assured the public of their commitment to safety and security. Now, moving on to the sports news. Karun Nayar's stellar IPL comeback. Karun Nair made a remarkable return to the Indian Premier League after nearly 3 years, scoring an impressive 89 runs against Mumbai while playing for Delhi. Once a promising international cricketer who scored a triple century in a 2016 Test match, Nair had fallen out of favour and was largely absent from IPL teams since 2022. After expressing his desire for another cricketing opportunity on social media, his persistent performance in domestic cricket led Delhi to include him in their squad. Entering as an impact player after Delhi lost an early wicket, Nair displayed his range by hitting 2 sixes off Jasprit Bumrah and reaching a 22 ball 50. Despite his efforts and a 40 ball blitz, Delhi suffered their first loss of the season. Nair expressed satisfaction with his preparation and performance but voiced disappointment over the team's failure to win. His IPL return has reignited hopes for career revival. KL, Rahul achieves historic feat in IPL 2025. KL Rahul achieved a significant milestone by becoming the first batter to reach a particular feat in the IPL during a match against Gujarat Titans at the Narendra Modi Stadium. This accomplishment highlights his consistent performance and contribution to the Delhi Capitals in the ongoing season. Third, Commonwealth Games future brightens our seven nations eye hosting. The future of the Commonwealth Games looks promising as 7 countries from Africa, Oceania, Asia, and the Americans have expressed interest in hosting the 2030 and 2034 Games. The centenary edition in 2030 marks a significant milestone since the first Empire Games in Hamilton, Canada. The Commonwealth Games Federation, or the CGF, led by Chief Executive Katie Sadlier, launched a research strategy after the Australian state of Victoria withdrew as host for the 2026 Games due to high costs. In response, Glasgow offered a rescue plan by reducing the number of sports from 19 to 10 to make hosting more financially sustainable. This reimaging aims to attract more diverse hosts beyond the UK and Australia. So far, India, Nigeria, and Canada have publicly shown interest, with five nations eyeing 2030 and two aiming for 2034. Official bids are due to by August, with final recommendation to be made in November at the CGF Assembly in Glasgow. The 2030 Games may include up to 15 sports, though not returning to the full roster of 2022. Well, this is all for now, folks. Whether it's the flame in Gwalior, the spark of protest in Murshidabad, or the fire on the field with CSK, India's got story that shakes, stir, and inspire. And this was Anushka from Hosla Radio, and you were listening to Hosla Varta, the real news of society. So until next time, stay informed and stay grounded. We will meet the next week, same day, same time. Jai Hind.